What up? Jeff here with all my Bitcoin renegades, and I'd like to introduce you guys to my new little friend here. His name is Mischief. At least that's what I named him so far. He likes to chill with his head on me all the time. Today we're going to do a video about the internet computer SNS launch of ICGhost. There was a bit of here, I'm going to put him down. There was a bit of a deal with whether people wanted it or not. And the thing is, if you remember back last bull market, right? ICGhost carried. I wouldn't say it carried the internet computer, but it definitely helped everybody else launch their projects, right? So it was the first basic meme coin on the internet computer, the ICGhost token. It did really well. We all made, a nice amount of money. And so I want to go into this. They just got approved for their DAO. They just launched their token. They hit their soft cap of 10K tokens or 10K ICP for their tokens. And then they hit their hard cap out like a couple hours ago at like 20,000 ICP. That was a good goal for them. I think they could have raised more as a soft and hard cap, but go with what works. So that's good. And then we're going to look at what is going on in the charts a little bit later. But for now, I have a few things that I wanted to show you guys. Let me just share my screen here. That are going on in the ecosystem and things that I think that you guys need to hear. So let's change that. And we'll get right into this. This tweet by Definity. They are having meetups all over the world. I missed the one that they had in San Francisco. I do plan to go down there one day. Hopefully when like all of the big guys are there. I'd like to meet Dominic Williams, or maybe one of these other events after we build our game. We can go to Zurich or somewhere like that, or one of these different meetups. But are you in Boston this Tuesday, July 25th, which is tomorrow? Join Off-Chain Global and ICP North for an in-person meetup to discuss Web3's latest trends. So right now in Web3, we have Web3 gaming, we have AI coming to the internet computer, IC Hub, IC.Hub North America. This is like they do lots of meetups and stuff, ICP.Hub, and they have ICP.Labs, where they're going to have like a gaming meetup. I was going to do a gaming video today, but I think I'm going to save that for Wednesday. We'll discuss like Plethora. We'll go through games, play them like Icy Bird, see what's going on with that. They used to have a lot of contests and see if some of these projects are still around. But this is pretty cool. And exactly ICP Boston meetup, the state of Web3 Asia versus US. This is pretty massive as well. And when it's saying Asia, it's not just talking about China. India is a massive hub for crypto, where they're going to really want to build a lot of different things over there in China as well. I know we got Herbert Yang over there in the China part that's running kind of Definity stuff over there and just doing a great job. We're going to look at that here in a minute. Join us for the ICP Boston meetup, where we'll discuss the latest Web3 trends in Asia and US, happening in person on July 25th, 2023. So that's tomorrow. Definitely check this out. Give this a retweet. I don't even know if I did that yet. Nope. Let's like that. Retweet. And I can actually leave the link for this. If you guys are going to be on the East Coast, this is going to be something you're not going to want to miss. It looks like Easy Steve might be there. He does a lot with Bitcoin ordinals. I'd really like to see what he does, or if he's even interested when we have the ICP F integration. That's going to be pretty cool. So let's move on to Herbert. So like I said, this guy, he kind of runs the Chinese part of the Definity, the Asia team. So not just China, but looks like he does all of Asia as well, which is a huge hub for crypto. That's why the United States needs to be careful pushing the innovation of crypto out of the United States, because these other countries are very interested. So the Definity Asia team on 7/19 in Chengdu was a great success. More than 150 developers. We need these guys right here for the internet computer, like especially even for my project. I'd like to just meet one of these guys right here. But we are in contact with people that are helping us find a developer. So we will definitely be, in contact with some developers. I'd love to go to a meetup like this and just have 150, really smart people that you could possibly hire for your project on ICP. So, and apparently some ICP whales attended the event, which marked the first time the Dfinity team met with the local Web3 community. And Herbert is just a great guy. I liked working with him for my grant the last time. Definitely got some huge things going on over here. Let's see if we can't go through these pictures here. So 100% on chain, all of these different developers and whales that are there. And a whale, if you don't know, they own a lot of crypto. They have a lot of money in crypto. And it looks like they're talking about the Bitcoin, Ethereum, ICP integration over here, layer one performance comparison, internet computer. It finalizes in 1 second. Algorand, 4 to 5 seconds. Avalanche 2 to 3 seconds, Solana 21 to 46 seconds, Cardano 10 to 60 minutes. I mean, come on now. And then Ethereum 14 minutes. So this is another thing with Cardano. The internet computer just does it really well. For data storage, it looks like you can't do it on Algorand. Avalanche is $988,000 per gigabyte per year. Internet computer 5. Solana is 1 million gigs or $1 million per gig per year, and Ethereum is $73 million per gigabyte per data per year. That's why the internet computer can store all of its data on chain. It's just so cheap. It runs in 1 second finality, which means if you send like a transaction from here to a different wallet, it takes 1 second. This one takes 4 to 5. This one takes 2 to 3, 21 to 46, 10 to 60 minutes, and Ethereum 14 minutes. So would you rather wait 14 minutes, 10 to 60 minutes, even a minute, or 1 second? So that's pretty cool. The internet identity is something that kind of sets internet computer apart as well. So Chengdu has a 20 million population, is the regional center of China's West and a major hub for software engineers in China, especially game developers. Some of the most profitable game dev studios in the world, like the one for Honor of Kings, are local heroes. Things are hot here. So that's something we'd like to see. BY CN China is a fast-growing Web3 community whose membership approaches 50K across China. Its backers are major ICP whales and believers. Our previous collaboration, a panel discussion on Twitter Spaces, went for a staggering 3 hours. And I believe this is one of the ones that we actually talked about. Maybe not. It could have been a different one. They did a couple Twitter Spaces. Definitely check out Herbert's profile and see what's going on there. Let's see what else we have here. Talking about the SNS launch. That's pretty cool. Just get over here, check out, Dfinity's tweets, because Dfinity retweeted this out, I believe. We go back. Okay, well, Herbert, yeah, he did this, and I think Dfinity retweeted it. So just check out Herbert Yang, herbert.icp to check this out. But let's move on. So ICGhost now. Ghost community, we've made it. So I've actually known this project ever since the beginning. I had the pleasure of making videos and kind of working with them back in the day. So this is kind of cool to see them coming up, doing something again. I believe this project is going to bring a lot of value to the community. Hello? What's up? Oh, I don't have my mic over. Okay, my bad. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering what it was. Okay, thanks, bro. Bye. I guess my mic was too far over, so you guys couldn't hear me that well. Sorry about that. Let's go back over here. Our Launchpad event has successfully concluded in less than 7 hours with the participation of 586 members. We've hit our hard cap and raised 20,000 ICP. So their minimum was 10K, their maximum was 20K. And I think they just set that because that's actually $100,000, 80,000, 80,000, 80. Well, it's at $4 right now. So yeah, 80K. It's time to celebrate. So that's a nice amount of money in like, a day or so. This is not just a milestone, but a testament to your faith and our collective power. Our success is a reflection of your passion, commitment, and belief in the Ghost vision. And I actually hold Ghost NFTs as well. We're deeply grateful and immensely proud of what we've achieved together. But remember, this is just the beginning of our journey. With the successful launch pad, we're entering a new era of decentralized governance powered by you. So they actually did a breakdown of their governance and how the voting would work. It looks like the community is going to have more voting power than the actual DAO. So the community is going to have a big part if they vote in everything. They will be able to pass proposals, kind of shape the future of Ghost and all of that. So let's continue to shape the future of Ghost together to infinity and beyond. Ghost DAO ICP. So this is cool. We're actually going to go look at this over here. They gave you a minimum commitment of 1 ICP, a maximum of 50 ICP. It looks like they have 10 billion total supply. It looks like they're giving 2 billion to participants, which leaves a total of 8 billion on that. They hit their hard cap with 2 days, 16 hours left. This was a smaller one on the scale of what we've seen, but that's still a nice amount, $80,000, 586 participants, especially for this project. I really think this is going to do good again. That's why I'm not huge on meme coins, but this just hits different. It really does. Like if you like your Doge coins, your Shiba Inus, this is that kind of thing on the internet computer. It's not like a dog coin, but it's a cool meme coin. Definitely. Let's see. And over here, Ghost community, it's time for you to make a big decision. We have 200 million ghosts at our disposal, and we want your input on what to do with them. So we've narrowed it down to 4 options: burn, reward LPs, donate to CF or DOM, or airdrop to ICGhost NFTs. And actually, it would either be, I mean, those are all good. I don't think they should donate to this though. I think they should airdrop it either to ICGhost NFT holders, reward LPs, which is just liquidity providers, liquidity pools, or burn them, which makes all of the other ones worth more value. So I think to airdrop it to ICGhost. Some people say burn. That's a good, see. This is the biggest one that might win, but I think they should reward their holders, right? Because I've held Ghost for quite a while. So, but if they burn it, that'll make my tokens worth more as well, which I'm going to go into right now on the SNS DApp. So this has already been complete. I did tweet it out earlier before it was done. I said, this is your last chance to get on here. I almost should have made my video earlier when they did this because it seems like my 10 a.m. videos do well. ICGhost. So this is the launch pad. As you know, I made a tutorial on staking ICP. And if you saw that tutorial, you will basically know how to do all of this. So I'm not going to go over that. But so we had 586. One of these was me. They got their $80,000 or 20,000 ICP, which is worth more than 80 grand. I mean, right now that's what it's worth. But I definitely think that could go to $1 million easy. If you had 20,000 ICP, $80,000, you only need to 10, 11, 12, like 12 and a half X to $1 million. So if ICP goes to, what was it, 40, 48, $50, basically $50, you're going to make almost $1 million off of 80 grand. So my commitment, I did 10 ICP. I could have done 40 more as a maximum commitment of 50, which means a lot of these people did 50 ICP on this. And what you could do is go to like a new internet identity. I don't know what's going on with that. They might be kicking me out. You've been logged out. Okay, my session expired because I stayed gone too long. So anyway, it ended on the 27th, or it would end, but it's already been reached. So that's pretty interesting. This is completed. So that is cool. Now, let's go over and look at the volume of ICP. We're actually also going to look at the fear and greed index over here so that we can see just what the market sentiment is. Fear and market greed. Okay. Thanks to my mod Justin for calling me. Normally it's because I have this over here and then I forget to do this and it just stays right here while I show you. But he caught it on my volume because I had my mic over here, which is not good. But anyway, so fear and greed index, alternative me. Let's go. So this is going to show us kind of where the market sentiment is at, and it's neutral now. A lot of we had some pullbacks, but we're not sitting in this orange level, right? So I was kind of worried, and I knew we'd go down because look at last month we were green at 64, which just means we're bullish. There's a lot of greed in the market. There's a lot of people putting money in the market. And as you saw, we didn't move a lot, so it went down to 56, which is starting to get towards that neutral 55, and then we hit that neutral today. This is what I thought was going to happen. I made a video like maybe a week or two ago, and I was talking about how Bitcoin was stagnant. These things were up. Then we had the XRP thing that happened, which kept us kind of up there. Bitcoin has gone down below 30K now. Not too low. It might actually be right at 30K right now. Internet computer is definitely reacting to the market sentiment right now. It's not just ICP; it's the entire market being neutral right now. It's not in fear because we kind of have already seen that fear level. So there's a lot of euphoria going on that has kind of subsided a little bit over the last month. So, which you see, we went up right there. Let's look at the last month. You can kind of see the market sentiment kind of just going up and down like a good so the cool thing is if you buy this month, that's why I was saying anything at $4, this is where you're going to want to get into ICP. Why do it? Because if you look, it goes down to 398. Okay, it goes here to whatever this went to 403, let's say. It looks like it went lower, but it's not showing me that price. 403 and then down to 398, which I think this one went probably down there too. So you could have got it 398, rode it up to 452, which let's see, 50 cents, eight. So you could have made like an eighth of $100. So what is that? Like $15, I think, like 1250, something like that. 1250, 25. Yeah. So it would be 1250. So if you put in $10,000, you would have made what is that? So an eighth of $10,000, you would have made $1,250. So that would have been a nice amount. If you put 10K, you would have made 1,250. If you would have put in 1,000, you would have made $125. Sell there. Wait till it goes down again. Do the same exact thing. It goes to 398, back up to 448. You make another 1,250 or 125 bucks on there, and then you buy in again at like 401, 404, somewhere around there. Watch it go up to 430. That's another quick $100 or $1,000 profit right there, or $800 profit, and then wait till it goes down again and look where we're sitting right now. So this is going to be an important level at 398. Let's go look why. I'm going to show you. This goes all the way down to the Bollinger Band over here. This is what I was looking at when we broke this median price right here, and we broke the RSI on the daily. We actually got above it here, which was nice, and then we broke right back through it. So it was kind of a test. We've been testing this for a while. Test, back up, test, and then we keep getting rejected. So the next time that we go above this is going to be our blast off price. This looks like, to me, this looks like an area where we are getting ready to actually make a move to the upside. That's why we had to go down first. So what could happen is we go this. I'm not saying this is what's going to happen, but this is what could happen. We have a support right here, right at the bottom of the Bollinger at 394. Okay. Then we get a bounce off of that because it's just a wick, right? And then we get a nice level. Look, so these are the lines I drew before. This is the last price video that I did. So I want to show you that I'm telling you exactly where we're gonna go, for the most part. And it's not right 100%. Think of this as the weather, right? So we can look at the signs, we can look at the charts, and they normally kind of follow along certain things. We broke out of this symmetrical triangle, which is kind of a short squeeze area. And I was kind of thinking that we would. That's why I put this line here at 398, and it looks like we wicked below it, closed above it, and then went right here 3975. I mean, I said 3983, and it went to 3975. So that, I mean, that's so close. It's less than a penny of what I said it would do if we went down. I also told you about the fib retracement, which would bring us a little bit lower, about 390, 389. But this is an important line going back, as you see. This level right here, where we had resistance, this is a confirmed area of support now. We've confirmed this multiple times, and we are testing it as support right now. So that's why you follow these all the way back. See how this hit down, this hit up right there. These kind of wick below it, closed above it, wick below it, closed above it. So this has been a confirmed area of support. Now we did break out of the symmetrical triangle kind of at the same time that we broke the RSI. Though that in the same kind of pattern, they really go together. And we do have a nice amount of volume at 24 million that we have here. I just want to kind of go check the chat again real quick. Sorry, I should have been checking that more. That's my fault for sure. Yeah, sorry guys. Definitely, I do that sometimes. Just I fell asleep at, like, because I was going to start my video at 4, make the video, and then I laid down with my cat for a second and I just fell asleep. But luckily, I have my alarm set for 5:30 just in case that happens, or I would have slept right through the live stream. But yeah, so what we're looking at right now is just the after effects of all of the SEC stuff. People, we just went up to a nice level. We were at like 23. We were starting to test that area of resistance at 420, which was a pretty big area. And we got rejected. So that's the other area I said that we would go. It's pretty easy to look at these levels and understand what ICP is doing in the short term. As we move into, like I said, probably September, October, that's when I'm thinking maybe even August if we're lucky for the ICP ETH integration. We're going to see, use case for the internet computer on Ethereum. We're going to see these 1 second finalities. As you saw earlier, let's just go look at that again to talk about that. These finalities, hold on, where was this here? Okay. Oh yeah. So when we were talking right here, right? So these finalities of how long it takes. So 1 second on the internet computer, we're going to integrate with Ethereum right here. So if you look how long it takes, 14 minutes, and it costs you a lot of money to have it done in 14 minutes. So most people are that's like the top people are getting it in 14 minutes, right? Because they pay more gas fees. So the internet computer will be able to do this in 1 second. Did I share my screen? They'll be able to do this in 1 second, which will take Ethereum from 14 minutes, charge you under a penny for it to be done in 1 second. So I definitely want to let you guys know this is going to be massive, not only for the price. Let's actually go into ICP swap and let's see how much CK Bitcoin is locked up real quick before we end this live stream. I just want you guys to understand the massive scope, and this is just the beginning. Like not even the first year of CKBTC. It came out. I don't even remember. Like somewhere around what, a year ago? So something like a year ago. Let's see. I gotta log in here. Let me just 1 second to remove you. Don't let me forget to go back over there though. Okay. I gotta do that again. Sweet. Okay. Log into ICP swap, then share my screen again. And back over here. Okay. So, what I want to show you guys is the CKBTC. So let's go here, info, and then tokens. So you're going to see there is a massive amount of chain key Bitcoin, right? 60 what? There's 61 Bitcoin on the internet computer. And if we multiply 61 by 30,000, let's see what that is. 61 times 30K. That's $1.83 million. Okay. And this is only on ICP swap. So there's already $2 million worth of Bitcoin on the internet computer. If you see right here. So the price is $29,023 of CKBTC. The price of Bitcoin might be a little higher, and you could possibly arbitrage that if you do it right. If you put like directly, or if you buy ICP and then buy chain key Bitcoin after that, you could possibly arbitrage that somehow. But as you see, $1.8 million basically. Um, this is why it's so cool. They have their Twitter link. Hold on, is this ICP swap or okay? That just goes to Definity. So that's interesting to know that the social media links go to Definity. Um, let's see the website, definity.org. Yeah. So then you go into this and it talks about the Bitcoin smart contracts on the internet computer. It shows we had 63 CKBTC, but people obviously knew the price was going to go down. So this ended up following it down right there in the last week or so. As you saw, Bitcoin went down. People were probably taking their profits out of CKBTC. And that's why you see, but it only went down 2 Bitcoin, which is 60,000 bucks. If we look at the month, it's just going to be a steady incline. We only had about 40 over here, and it jumped all the way to 60 Bitcoin, 72 at the highest. So that's pretty massive. And if you see the 3 month, we had 132 CKBTC over there. And let's look at the year. This is going to be interesting. Look at that. So we have steady amounts of CKBTC. We only had like, 60, 90,000 bucks in here for a little while, and then it went all the way up to a million. 133 CKBTC, which is, let's see what that is. 133 times 60. Hold on. 163 times 30K. My bad. So that's $5 million that it was in there at one point. So this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about this Ethereum and ICP integration, what it's going to do for Ethereum, what it's going to do for ICP. As you see, and these are decentralized exchanges like ICP Swap. You got Sonic, you got Bitfinity, um, uh, or Infinity Swap. So you have all of these cool different things, and I want to just show you guys the Ghost NFTs real quick while we're here. Let's go to the marketplace. Oh, that's not right. Hold on one second here. Marketplace right here. And then you can look right here. ICGhost. Hold on. Let's split that. Okay. So these are the NFTs for the ICGhost project. Like I said, I hold a couple of these that are very rare. I have like a couple 90 percenters, which are some of the top rarity, and these are just the NFTs. So all of these people, if they hold or if they're top holders or whatever, if they decide to reward the NFT holders, these are the people that would get rewards. They're selling this one for 14 ICP, which is 40, like 56, 58 bucks, something like that. Maybe 60 bucks or something. So, 1,000 ICP for this one, which is 4,000 bucks. This one's about 400 bucks. So, they definitely have a big collection. It's been around for a while. That's why it's kind of cool to see the launch of this SNS, this token and everything. So, all right, let's get into some questions. See what you guys are talking about. Sorry, I just kind of all over the place. That's what happens when you wake up right before your live stream. Okay. Sources show hitting thumbs up improves happiness by 27%. I'd like to see those studies. Second, quality needs improving too soft at full blast. Okay, that's my bad. Again, I didn't have the mic at my face. I've done that before. I think I did that on Crypto Wendy's channel. Now that I think about it, or I might have just been using my computer mic. For future shows, it would be good to read your comment section and notice the sound levels. Yeah, that's my bad, dude. My bad. I sent him a text. Yeah, so that's why I give my mods my number because stuff happens, right? Stuff that you can't really prepare. I mean, you can prepare for, but not when things go wrong. So, how is everybody doing today? What do you think about the price? We can go and look at that a little more and see where we could possibly go before the end too. Thought it was just mine at first, so I was getting ready to refresh. Okay. What do you think of WorldCoin? Creepy dough currency for sure. What? Um, I didn't see that Baby Arif staking started. They had some before. Let's see here. Token pools. Or actually, yeah, token pools. Unstarted. That's pretty cool because I still hold Baby Aeroff NFTs too. So, and they might actually give you Baby Aeroff tokens if you hold the NFTs. Um, It doesn't say what the details are going to be, but you get a certain amount of APR. I'm going to buy a bunch of these tokens for our NFT holders, like Baby Aeroff. I mean, let's just go into some of the tokens and I'll show you. I'm going to buy like $100 worth and just give them to holders. But we could buy, maybe not some SNS. It would be a small amount if we did, but chat token. Maybe even a small amount of CKB, like $20 in CKBTC, maybe like $20 in Kinnick. Maybe we could do $20 worth of SNS1. It's not going to be a whole lot of the token, but it'll still be worth $20. I don't know if NDP is still doing things. We'll check that out, see if they are. If they are, definitely. Here's the original Ghost token. And this might be the one that they're just transitioning over to the SNS. As you see, this is the token that we're talking about. Maybe I'll get some of that. Maybe we can partner with them. I give some to my community. They give some. Who knows? Maybe I'll make a video for them. They'll hook me up with some tokens to give away to you guys. XKnick, I don't know. OGY for sure. Paris Hilton is actually one of the head people to this project. Sonic X token, I definitely am wanting to get some of these. So we'll see. Maybe do $10, $10, $10, $20 worth of CKBTC, $10 worth of chat, and just spread that out over the top NFT holders for our collection. So it adds value while your token goes up. I definitely want to get some hot token too, and see. Let's go try to trade these real quick just to see what's going on, uh, how much you can get, whatnot. So I want to look at Sonic token first, which I guess I could do on the Sonic app, but let's see. Box. Okay, here's the hot token. So if you want one ICP worth of the hot token over here, oh wait, that's hot, not ICP. Whoops. So there we go. 393. You get 250 hot token. You're actually getting a 1.62% increase on the amount that you're buying. So you get a little bonus there. ICP is kind of low. I would probably wait till it went up a little bit, but the thing is, the hot token might go up too. So it's still low. Oh, that's the text that Justin sent. Your text just hit me now, bro. That's funny, dude. Let's see what's this. So I got star token. Okay, I wanted to look at Sonic. Where is that? There's Kinnick. There it is. So I want to see how many you get for one ICP. So it's a lot less. You get 28, and it looks like there's a 2% liquidity to the downside. So let's actually go over to Sonic and see if the liquidity is different, because that would make a lot of sense if the liquidity was more on Sonic. So we'll go take a look at that. But these are really good tokens that I am trying to get into now. Let's see here. What's going on? Okay. Might have to just sign in real quick. Oh, damn. Okay, so Sonic X over here. So you get, wow, one is worth 418 over here, but if we go look at ICP swap, 28.46, 393, 28.43, and it says 419. So it looks like you're going to get about the same amount on each one here. Let me just get that. So it looks like, yeah, you're going to get 28.43, 28.46 over here. So you do have to pay a small little fee, 0.3% over here. But you're going to get the same amount basically. So that's kind of cool to see. Let's take one more look at the price real quick. Um, today's been a weird video. Things didn't go 100%, but I see us going up and testing about 405 again, the top of the or the bottom of this symmetrical triangle, but our real resistance is going to be at 408 and 410, 411. So I see us possibly going up to that. We are going to have to test 420 again. As you see, we went up to 433 and then closed at 421. And then we went up to 422 and we closed at 401 on this one. Broke that Bollinger, broke that simple moving average 9 at 408, and then went back down to my price target right here at about 398 ish. So once we get enough volume to get out of here to the upside, because as you see, this volume grew. Then we had a red one. As long as this volume is lower than this one or this turns to a green, we're going to move to the upside. If we get more volume here, like up to here, we're going to keep going down. But I really think that this is a recovery point. We've not really closed below this in a very long time. So I really don't see us going below here. But if we do, it's going to be somewhere around the 389-ish right here where we kind of wick down over here. So that is the lowest level that I see us going if we do break down and get more volume. If we don't, we're going to go, like I said, to 409, 410. Then we're going to test this top here probably at 417, 420. And then we have our big resistance at 432 over here. Because if we go back and we look, this is a pretty big area of resistance right here that we're going to have to get above. And when we do, we end up kind of closing below it. So that's where we're headed there on the daily. Now let's take just a quick look at this weekly. We're going to be a ways. So we tested this RSI on the weekly, broke down on the symmetrical triangle. But as you see, each level right here, 420, 435, 476. These are going to be major playing levels on our way back up. And then we have the fib retracement at 457 or fib extension. So that is the golden ratio right there. That is where the price is going to most likely move to. If we go to the downside, it's going to be like 389 on the downside of that. So that's the good thing that we have. We need enough volume to get above this. If not, we're not going to be going to $5 or $6. As soon as we get above this, we're at 40.50. It's at 42. We need 2.16 more, which is probably going to be like $75 million in volume in a day for a couple days, or a couple $100 million over like 2 days. So that's what we need, or a consistent 50 million a day to get us above there in buy volume. So all right, that's about all we're gonna have. I'm sorry that tech issues. Yeah, that's my bad camera. Dang it! I just told myself not to do that too, and then when I use the password thing, it always throws me off. And actually, I don't even think the password comes up on the screen. So maybe next time I'll just let the password slide, because it's an extension, so it doesn't really show up on the thing. I need a haircut though. My hair's getting long for sure. Just tech issues happen. Just breathe. Okay. It just shows your passion for ICP. You want to get into the meat and potatoes. Yeah, and I mean, it's just kind of complicated going back and forth with that. That it always confuses me. But I really believe that our price is going to be heading towards 420. I really believe that is a big level that we're going to have to get above and confirm. And then once the euphoria sets in, once we get out of that kind of neutral, and the greed sets in, people start making money. Things are going to really start to take off. But really, we have until April of next year before we're going to have any big movements in the market. But like I said, anything under $4, you're in the profit, easy, because we haven't gone below 332. So if you're buying at 70 cents above the lowest, or even a little bit less, like 68 cents above the lowest, it's gonna definitely profit you in the short term, the long term. Dollar cost average. That's what I tell everybody to do. Dollar cost average, which just means buy every single time that it goes under $4. Like, not financial advice. I'm not telling you like that you have to take your money that you have for your rent and buy that. What I'm saying is, if you have money, like, and you're thinking of, okay, I want to invest in something that's gonna, not only shape our world. So that's what people don't understand about ICP. This is the internet of the 2023 world. Okay, the internet is not going anywhere. I'm not saying the ICP is going to replace the internet. What it is going to do is provide a safer alternative, for gaming, for money transferring without banks taking. Like, try to send money to China one time from the United States, from your bank, and see exactly how much goes into that, how much money, how much time, how much just BS that goes into stuff like that. And that's what ICP, crypto, and the new Web3 world is going to kind of rein in. So you don't have to trust a bank, because, okay, say you have $10 million in a bank. You don't even mess with it. You just leave it there because you gain a massive amount of interest on $10 million. Well, the bank goes down. Okay, something, sanctions happen in the world. Gas goes up. The price of food goes up. They can't afford to pay their employees anymore. They lost on some investments with the money that they are holding of yours, because that's what banks do. They use your money to invest. So it goes down. You lose your $10 million. Okay, you had it up to $12.2 million. You had it in there for 10, 15 years. The bank goes down. All of the money that you worked so hard, all of the money that you didn't spend, that you didn't take out, now is worthless. And this is what ICP fixes. It fixes the 14-minute Ethereum speed. Even it upgrades even the newest technology, is what I'm saying, and it upgrades the banks. So, like I said, try to send money to China to somebody through your bank. See, you're going to pay like maybe 300, maybe $1,000 in fee, depending on how much money you're sending. So you're going to have to pay that. You're going to have to wait for a transfer to go from the USA to London, or somewhere else in the world first, because that's how they do bank transfers across the world. They don't just say, okay, we're going to send it from our US bank to their Chinese bank. Well, there has to be a exchange of money that happens there. So they use like another third party somewhere, like in the UK, that is going to take another fee. So you're going to pay the bank fee, you're going to pay the exchange fee, then you're going to pay all sorts of other different fees to get that money. It's going to take like 3 days or a week, or maybe a day if you pay more, right? So these are the things that are wrong with traditional payment system. As you saw, ICP sends money in 1 second at the internet speed. As long as it takes your internet to call on it, to send it out there and just have the transaction done, that's all it takes, 1 second. So, and then Ethereum's 14 minutes, that's going to be changed, on ICP at least. So you're going to be able to transact with Ethereum in 1 second. You're not going to have to pay the $100, $200 gas fees for Ethereum, which is another thing wrong with the newest technology. So that's why I need some streamers. Yeah. So I was actually thinking of hooking my PC up and seeing if I can't hook my HDMI cable to my other screen. That way I have it right here and I can always see. So I might do that pretty soon too. So let's see. Is only tokens we got as airdrop for holding ICP Renegade. We got NFTs of other projects too on ICP. So that depends. We might buy or work with other people to give away NFTs as well. I don't want to promise too much, but I want to reward you guys. So we'll probably do something like that in the beginning. I'm probably not going to just send you my NFTs. I used to do that, but yeah. So we're definitely going to be rewarding. We're going to build our own tokens. So we have guidance in the ecosystem right now.
you know, talking to even if we haven't found an actual developer to work for us yet or work with us, we have a couple lined up. So and we really honestly, before we can hire the developer, we need to raise some funds. So we need to do like funded app. We need to do our NFT launch. So that's what's going to provide liquidity for us to buy a developer kit. So we're putting the money back in. We've already discussed that at the very beginning. Me and Ashutosh, we're going to put, you know, a certain amount of this all the way back in. We're going to hire a developer. We're going to try funded app. We're going to hopefully, after we get the game demo, which is going to take, you know, the NFT money, the funded app money, if we can even raise enough money. So that's the thing. And then we can go for a grant once we have a game demo. And then we can really build that game up as like a complete open world metaverse. And the whole time, everybody that holds those NFTs until that game is built, we're going to try to get that demo out to you as soon as possible. That way, you can interact with your NFTs. You can try the game. We're going to do some beta testing as well for all of this. So this is just going to take time. But our NFT project is coming out at the end of July. It's most likely because it takes about a week to you know, distribute that to Yummy. That's why we're saying, and he might be done tomorrow. It might be the end of July when he's done, and then it takes about 7 days for us to launch on Yummy after that. And then we have 20 whitelist spots left. We have, I believe, like maybe 25 NFTs. So what we're probably going to do, I'll talk this over with Ashutosh. This is just an idea. Is possibly even give our top holders some of these extra airdrop NFTs that we have for holding. Like, say if you hold, like the top person holds, well, we can't. I mean, there's only 555, so there's 200 for whitelist, 250 for public, 55 for airdrop, 55 for team. So if we have, say, 20 extra NFTs and we give 10 of those in 10 different months, you know, or 2 of them, or the top 3 for, you know, if we have let's say 30 extra, we could do that for like 10 months. The top, you know, 30 people for those 10 months. So if you hold 21 month and somebody else gets 21, you know, and then 22, 23, you're going to get out of there. And then if you hold more, you get more NFTs for free that you will either be able to trade, sell, or just hold for the game because you want different NFTs or different characters. And it's going to be super limited. So I think that's about all we have for today. I know it kind of went long. That's just because there were some technical issues and we just had a bunch of stuff to discuss. But don't worry about the price. This is a good time to get in. Dollar cost average. My videos lately about price have done really well, even ones that aren't priced. So definitely go check out our last couple of videos. We have 32 likes on our last video. Did really well. So if you guys can go smash that up, let's get it to 50. It's just my last ICP price prediction video. And as you see, it went to both of my prices. Now, let's just look at that one more time because I think that's amazing that I called both of these prices. Right down here to 397, 398, and right to my 420 prediction. These lines do not lie. So go look at my last video. I told you that. And I did say we could go down to 389 because that's where the fib retracement's at. So that's another level to watch. And then we got to watch 457 and then 478. But we have to break out above 420 and then 432 before we get up to that level. So that's it. I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm going to go kick it with my cat. He's just chilling on the chair over here. That's his favorite spot. So, all right, guys. That being said, goodbye and good ICP. Bang!